immigration. You are not an immigration. This is my IDB. And this is my IDB. And then give me the right. No, you don't have the right. Come and take advantage.
Yeah, we were very scared because, you know, they were South Africans. They said foreigners and nationals are the one who stole things for us. But today I've realized that South Africans are the one who do wrong.
You're all black, you're going to be treated the same. You're all black, you're all hated. How do you hate someone who says, let's unite? I'm not saying let's divide.
Have created a codependency mindset of telling South Africans to wait for something to be done for them. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So that kind of mindset, that kind of mindset creates codependency, and then politicians end up exploiting that.
Concerns are genuine, but as government, we condemn abuse of any individuals, whether South African or foreigner. Even if you are illegal, whether you are legal or illegal, you have a right, according to the South African Constitution, for protection. So South Africans are raising.
So Davido has shared his views on the xenophobic attacks that is going on in South Africa. He was interviewed, and in the interview, he was asked about his view on what is going on currently in South Africa. What does he think about it? And he gave his opinion. Also, I think when all of this xenophobic thing that is going on in South Africa was ongoing, we've been seeing JACINTA, and she has been saying that she is married, but many people have not seen her husband before. So today someone is showing us her husband, and I have that video for you. Also, I have Julius Malema talking about Africa and South Africa as a whole, and also I have other videos for you. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. You don't lose anything by liking. Just give the video a thumbs up. Let's go into the video, watch, come back and talk.
And South Africa is a bit of a tricky situation right now. Are you getting booked to do a show there?
I mean, I was, but at the end of the day, we have to read the room. I feel like it's a very delicate subject as well. I don't really know the full background, and people can talk about it, but you don't also make a mistake because this goes way back in time. The most important thing for me is for my country to be developed enough for its citizens to want to be home. But I perform everywhere. I perform in every African country. Every country I go to, Nigerians come out, whether it's Japan, whether it's Australia, you know, my Nigerian people come out, you know what I'm saying? So it's a very, very sad situation, you know, that's going on right now. I just hope that everybody, you know, are safe and, you know, pray to God that, you know, it's resolved soon.
You're all black, you're going to be treated the same. You're all black, you're all hated. How do you hate someone who says, let's unite? I'm not saying let's divide. Let's unite. We've got the same problems. We are being hated as black people all over the world. Or I'm from South Africa. You can go anywhere in the world. You can go to China, you can go to America, you can go to London. They don't know South Africa, they know Africa. That's why they treat us all the same. There's no South African who get treated better than a Ghanaian in China. You're all black, you're going to be treated the same. You're all black, you're all hated. When there is an enemy out there that is dividing you, you can still afford to come inside your family. Same way you divide Africans. A common problem. Here's to reunite and face the enemy. You can't say the Bogatu family must unite and become one united family, solid like a rock, and leave that family that you said must unite and come out of that yard and divide the continent and the country. If you value the unity of your family, you will value the unity of the family called Africa. It doesn't matter your sister who comes from an informal settlement without windows, without a toilet, EFF. Her value in the family changes. That's what the land does. We want to restore the dignity of our people. It's psychological. You have no property, therefore you are a suspect. You can steal a phone because you've got nothing to lose. That's why they treat you like that. We want to give all of you property so that you don't doubt yourself. And Patrice Motsepe must join in that struggle. Because you can't own property alone as a black person and expect that they will respect you alone. So that's why I'm saying all of us black people are treated the same. Until someone says, not this one, man. This one has got a mine. This one has got a farm. But sorry. But at the beginning, they treated you the same. So the liberation of black people is not an individual struggle. That you have achieved alone is not an achievement until others achieve.
Lunatic Chronicles, it's a glorious occasion. I told you I would do it. The digging has not stopped. Listen, if you're not following this movement, if you're not following this channel, please follow. If you can hear my voice, please follow. We are onto something big. I told you I would do digging on Jacinta. We have found Jacinta's husband, Mr. Zuma. Now, the big question that everybody wants to know, the big question is, why has Jacinta's husband all of a sudden showed himself? He was behind the scenes all this time. It was Pagalum Tagati and that other clown that were the two men alongside Jacinta. Now they have fallen away. The husband has stepped into the picture. The question is why? Why? I'm telling you guys, the March on March has never been about the people. It has never been about the people. It has been about a political party that's trying to be formed, because all the March and March is doing is going from town to town. They are doing a campaign. They are releasing CDs here. They're doing tours. They are just going all over towns in KZN, walking. By the time they finish walking, they're all going to be in shape. It's all starting to make sense. I told you guys that it's never been about the people. It's never been about South African people. The town of Umtwalume is absolutely trenched in poverty. They were walking through the town. What have they left the town? They've left the town nothing but sore feet. Jacinta's husband has popped onto the scenes. Soon enough, there is a voice note. There is a voice note that I've come across that I'm going to play you, that Jacinta is involved in. And this voice note will shock you. Lunatic Chronicles, it's a glorious occasion. It continues. Chapter 6 is a banger. A banger. We found the husband. We have found out who is he. You'll be interested to find out who the husband works for.
When Africans come to Africa, they're not waiting for the government to do anything for them. Because from a very young age, they were trained and taught that you need to go to school, go to the field, take whatever you have harvested from the field, go and sell it and make money. South Africans, we are not wired and taught that kind of education. We are taught to wait for everything from the government. Yes, when you get born, you get money from the government. When you become an orphan, you get money from the government. When you get old, you get money from the government. When you are disabled, you get money from the government. I'm going to build your houses. I'm going to give you electricity. I'm going to give you water. I'm going to give you all these things. So politicians, in a way, have created a codependency mindset of telling South Africans to wait for something to be done for them. You know what I'm saying? So that kind of mindset, that kind of mindset creates codependency, and then politicians end up exploiting that mindset, that wait for us, we're going to come and save you. So while South Africans are waiting, what are my African brothers and sisters doing? They are working.
Wow.
And while they are working, as a South African, I will say, you're taking my job. You know? How do you take a job that I never applied to? I didn't apply for that job. You know, so you cannot tell me that I'm taking your job that I never applied for. But also, a lot of Africans, when they come to South Africa, they are able to do everything from the ground up. They are able to do jobs that most South Africans don't want to do. You know, not only because of cheap labor, you know, but because of the currency.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you give me 100 rand,
Okay.
it's 100 rand as a South African. But if I give a Malawian 100 rand, based on their currency, it's a lot of money. So as a South African, when I have 100 rand, I have 100 rand. But my Malawian brother and sister is not just 100 rand. When they go back home, it's the money multiplies.
A lot of money. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it allows them to do things that a lot of South Africans are not able to do. And that creates a tension, a lot of tension. That creates a system of capitalism that exploits and turn people against each other, you know. So those are some of the elements and some of the things, but what has failed South Africans is our education system does not teach us to create jobs. It teaches us to look for jobs.
Good.
Yeah, we were very scared because, you know, they were South Africans. They said foreigners and nationals are the one who stole things for us. But today I've realized that South Africans are the one who do wrong things, and they say it's natural, it's foreigners. They came inside our house, stole our cell phone. They make our bed upside down, money. They took all the money.
This is not the first time this is happening, that Nigerians have been targeted in South Africa. So saying now, you know, that is just on the basis of illegal migrants, I don't, as a Nigerian, it feels somehow, because it's not the first time we've been targeted. You remember the xenophobic attacks that happened?
There's no xenophobia in South Africa.
So the ones that happened before was?
It's not xenophobia.
It was.
I will not call it a name now, but it is not xenophobia. You will recall that. I don't want to remind you of what happened in Nigeria in 1986. In 1963, 1983, 1989, as well as Ghana with Ghana Must Go. I don't want to go there as well.
But there was no sense of us hating on them, you know, for being prosperous. We only said they should go back to their country because, you know, we wanted better economy for ourselves. I understand that. But this looks like, I'm sorry to cut you short, this looks like it is coming off the back of that. And that's where our concerns as Nigerians are.
Yeah. No, your concerns are genuine. But as government, we condemn abuse of any individuals, whether South African or foreigner. Even if you are illegal, whether you are legal or illegal, you have a right, according to the South African Constitution, for protection. So South Africans are raising genuine issues of unemployment, inequality, and poverty. But for them to raise them in a violent manner, it's something that government rejects. But the point I'm saying is that the nomenclature xenophobia has become synonymous with South Africa. If it happens in other countries, like it's happening in Ghana now, it is not given the name xenophobia. It's called something else, whether misunderstanding, diplomatic downfall or something like that. It is not called xenophobia. So this is a nomenclature created probably by media in order to sow divisions between the two countries. And the unfortunate part is that we have fallen into that trap and we follow that narrative rather than correcting it and working together in order to demystify the stigma attached to the notion that South Africans are xenophobic. South Africans are not xenophobic. Otherwise, you would not be having the number of migrants that are there in South Africa now. South Africa is host to the highest number of migrants in Africa, both legal and illegal. And our government has always been tolerant in giving provisions for extension of visas, extension of permits to this. But nobody talks about that.
A documented Nigerian is being blocked from Home Affairs. And one thing about Nigerians, you are just not going to bully them. Watch this for yourself.
Are you immigration? You are not an immigration. This is my ID book. And this is my ID book. And you give me the right. No, you don't have the right. Come and take advantage. No, you are not an. Are you an immigration? Are you immigration?
Yes, we are from the ID. I am from the President.
This is my ID. I have an ID. You don't have one. No. Call an immigration. No.
I love this man. He is an ID, he knows his rights, he refused to be bullied. So xenophobes, what's the issue? What's the point? What's the point?
I have a quick question. How is it that an illegal foreigner
or an undocumented foreigner can come into your rural area that you know the best with no government funding and still have the most successful spaza shops that y'all say that they're stealing from y'all, apparently, okay? But you have a South African ID and access to government funds, but you can't make it work. Weird, huh? But anyway, carry on working for free as immigration officers and polices, right? For one free shirt and some exercise, right? Take your stick, carry on marching. Wish you luck.
Guys, let me tell you guys, I made a video here where I was clarifying this thing that is done by Mkaya Mpal Mtagati. Uguti guys, refugees and asylum seekers are allowed to run spaza shops. So I saw on messages, some people, they are disagreeing with me. Some people are insulting, some are swearing. Guys, I understand, man. I didn't come here for the likes. I'm not money. I'm not expecting love from everyone, no. But I will tell the truth, man. To you people who don't believe, because some people, I send them the proof of what I was talking about. Because I told you guys, this is not just an opinion. I send a proof to some people. Let me tell you now. You have a cell phone on it. Go check on Google. Google it now. Say Somali Association of South Africa versus Limpopo Department of Economic Development and Tourism. That is a case law. If you want proof, go read that case law. Because this thing was taking place in Limpopo, where the police, they were going door to door, fighting these people who are Ethiopians, all these refugees, asylum seekers, saying, no, these people must close their shops. They're not South Africans. These people, they took a department to court in Limpopo. If you don't believe me, guys, please, man, do your research. I'm not going to come here, parade my face and just talk things that are not there. No. And guys, if you are Afrophobic, if you have hate, if you lack logical reasoning, if you don't know how to engage with people here on social media, this is TikTok. If you don't know how to do this thing, guys, effectively, it's simple. Just unfollow me. I'm not a hater. I know who our enemies are. I know, guys. And I'm here to tell the truth, not here to lie or to sugarcoat things. So if you believe, if you think, no, I'm lying, if you don't believe what I'm saying and you believe your leaders who keep lying because, they are lying, man. This thing of 5 million, I don't dispute it. It is there in Immigration Act. I know what I'm talking about, man. And you don't need to ask me, no. When I just listen to the message and do your own proper research, And then again, you can come, we have a debate if you want to debate with me. But guys, I don't debate with idiots, no. With people who are emotional, people who have hatred. I don't debate with those people, man. If you want to debate with me, just bring the facts. Bring forward the facts. Don't ask me ukuthi ngubani, ngibuya kuphi. Umphakamela Mthakathi is my home guy. Ngibuya eMtuba, yena ubuya kwaNongoma. I'm telling you something that is irrelevant now. To those who are asking ukuthi ngubani njani njani, no, I don't have hate for Umphakamela Mthakathi. If anything, I respect him. I admire Umphakamela Mthakathi for his bravery and his confidence in doing things. But I disagree with him when it comes to doing what he's doing. No, I disagree with him. And disagreeing with you doesn't mean I hate you. No, I don't have hate for the guy. The guy is my home guy. I respect him. I don't have a problem with Umphakamela Mthakathi, man. Umkhaya wami loya. Siseduze, if you know distance from Mtubatuba to Wanongoma, we are very close, man. You know. And I'm not jealous of him, no. He can continue to do whatever he's doing. But me, this is how I see things. And I will continue to tell the truth. Wherever he lies, I will tell the truth. Wherever he tells the truth, I will agree with him. You know, so please, guys, go do your research. Don't just disagree with people. Don't be driven by hate, man. I mean, I don't have hate. As I said earlier, I know who the enemy is. These Africans that you are chasing, to me, they are not enemies. To those who are illegal, they must go fix their documents. I'm not condoning illegality. To those who are committing crime, they must be dealt with. I don't condone criminality. I hate criminals. Those who are selling powder, doing all wrong things. No, I don't condone that. You know, but this approach, this conflation of issues, conflating people who are very good people with criminals, it is wrong. I don't go with that. No, no, no. And I can go toe to toe with anyone. You know, so guys, I'm not going to come here and sugarcoat things or lie. No, no, no. Upalo mthakathi unamanga makathi labantu laba abavumelekile ukuthi ba operate mele bebe ne5 million. No, no, no. Mele kube ba invest 5 million before bayenza ama pasa shop. Guys, man, use your common sense. Your logic. This thing is not a rocket science, man. It's very easy. Let's put aside the law. Let's put aside this court order and use our logic. How can I be expected to have invested 5 million to a country to run his pasa shop? Can his pasa shop sends a malin kosam? People, man. Okay, but it's fine. Keep insulting me and unfollow me. I don't get paid by you following me, man. If anything, I appreciate people who follow me with logic, who understand, who read. Not people who just come here and just sweat people.
First, we stay by couple, was need to go home. But problem was there, was full. Bus take long to come to pick up.
What bus?
That government for...
Did you come with the bus? When you first came here, did you ask for a government bus to come here? When?
No.
Why are you still here?
Nah, we are going together at the camp.
What?
But we are going together.
Why are you still here? Okay. It's a simple question about you.
Okay. Me, I'm staying in the camp too.
What camp? Don't start lying here. You've already told you to stop lying. Guys, stop acting as if we are dumb and you are the smartest. That's what we hate most about you in this country. You get here and you act as if we are the dumbest nation ever. You are here to steal. You're not working, you are stealing. You will never get a permit to work in South Africa. That's why we keep saying people must be documented. That's because there are no permits, sir, for any foreign national in the SADC to work here in South Africa. There is no permit. That's why we're saying they must be documented, because we know they're not going to get them. Not when there is no scarce skill. Fixing pools are not a scarce skill. They will never get it. Go to Home Affairs now. Go to anywhere. They will always get a stamp to come in and out. So right now you guys are driving with criminals. These are criminals. Section 38 of the Constitution, immigration laws. It says whoever enters the country illegally is a criminal and must be treated as a criminal. So how do you treat a criminal if you see them? So I'm a South African, I see two criminals. What must I do? And the other South African is enabling the criminality in the country.
You see, when it comes to Davido, I really understand him and the way he handled this question from the interviewer, because he's an artist, he's a public figure. He has to be very careful when he's answering some of these questions, because it might hurt his people, that's Nigerians and also Africans, and also it might, if he doesn't speak well, it might also hurt South Africans, because he's a global star. He has fans in South Africa everywhere, so he needs to pick his words very carefully. So I really understand, even if he has his own opinion during an interview like that, he cannot voice it out like that, you understand? So hey, I understand him. And also when it comes to Jacinta's husband, I don't know if you have ever seen Jacinta's husband before. Let me know, because we've been hearing Zuma, and she herself has said that the Zuma is her husband's name, and she is not related to Jacob Zuma, that's the former president of South Africa. So this is something that has been going on, and for a very long time we've not seen the husband before. So today, if you don't know Jacinta's husband, this is the husband. This is the husband. And let's talk about what Julius Malema is talking about. And I really love that statement that he made. I am not saying I am dividing us or I am dividing you. I said let's unite, and I'm being hated for that. Like, let's unite and I'm being hated. Like, that statement, it carries a lot of power. I really wish South Africans who do not like Julius Malema will begin to rethink and love this man, because honestly, I think this man is something else, and you shouldn't lose him. You should not lose him. For him to become your president, you must support this man to become your president. Thank you so much for watching.